Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are diving into something that can make a huge difference in your S/4HANA public cloud experience. The business partner configuration. Whether you are dealing with vendors, customer or both, setting this up right is going to make your workflows smoother, faster and way more efficient. In just a few minutes, I will walk you through the key steps and best practices for configuring business partners for both vendor and customer masters. So if you are ready to transform how you manage this relationship in S/4HANA, stick around. This is going to be a game changer. Let's jump in. So let's get started with configuration. In SAP S/4HANA Public Cloud, we need to configure the business partner inside the CBC system, Central Business Configuration. Inside this system, we can see many nodes are there like SAP GUI screen or inside the SPRO path. Now for business partner configuration, we will have to go inside the general business data. Here we can see the business partner node, business partner master data, basic setting for business partner. Here in public cloud system, we will see some changes as compared to the ECC or S/4HANA on-premise system. If you just find out what is the difference between the SAP S/4HANA on-premise and public cloud configuration, let me know inside the comment section. But let's start with this configuration page. Here, the most two important section is define account groups with selection screen layout for customers. Inside that one, we can create the customer account group, which is very similar like in on-premise system. The most important, if you can remember the SSCUID, which can help you to directly go inside this section. As I have that video, please click on the I button and you will reach that last video. Okay. So inside the 103050, this SSCUID, inside the 103050, inside this SSCUID code, we can create our customer account group. Let's go inside that section first. As we already know that the standard one is USST for standard customer, but we are going to create one demo customer account group. So just select this line item and click on the copy as button. But before that, please remember the one point, that when you are creating any account group for your testing purpose or anything else, please keep in mind that you are not able to delete that one. I will show you. Just select this one. I am just selecting the copy option, and suppose I am taking as Z demo customer, ZDCU. Okay, and here I am taking the description as demo customers. So this is the first change. Here you can see that we can easily create the customer account group. Just click on the copy icon and click on save. The most important thing, once you have created the account group, you are not able to delete that one. Just click on the edit, and here you can see delete button always will be grayed out once it will be created. So please keep in mind that before creation you must be very careful inside the configuration system or the real system. Once we have just created the customer account group, then we will quickly create the vendor account group also. Here you can see that I have created two demo account group, which is pretty straightforward. Just select this supplier and click on copy icon and just change the group name and the description. But Here the same thing will applicable for the vendor account group also. You are not able to delete once it will create. Okay, so I have created as of now 2 account groups, one for the customer, another for the supplier. Supplier account group I have already created earlier, so I am not going to create anything else here. So these 2 SSUID is most important, 10, 30, 50, and another one is 10, 31, 27. After directly creation of these 2 sections, we must go inside the define number range. Inside that one, we can create the number range for the BP grouping. Okay, so inside that section, define BP grouping, and the number is 10, 22, 96. Inside that one, we can create number ranges. Just click on interval icon, and if you just click on the insert line, one line will appear here, and put your number range number, from number to number, and it is external or internal. You can check here as per your requirement, and then click on save. I am not going to create any number range here because I have already created 2 number ranges earlier, D0 and D1. If you just select this line item and try to delete this one also, here you can see you are not able to do any delete option, or you are not able to find any delete option here. Okay, so please be careful for number ranges also. So here I have already created D0 and D1. I will take any of the number ranges as per the requirement. Suppose I will take D1 number range because I haven't used any number from this number range. Okay, so this is my number range D1. So after this configuration, we will have to go inside the define groupings and assign number range. Here we are going to assign the number range with our BP grouping. So inside that section, you can see BP01, BP02, all these standards. These are all standards, and you will find in every standard system. So I have already created 2 BP groupings just by clicking on new entries, and you can put your grouping name and put the short description and long description and assign with number range. Okay, so here I have mentioned, or I have assigned the D1 number range with my DE2 this account group, and I have assigned D0 number range with DEM BP grouping. Okay, it's my mistake. I have assigned. So inside that section, I have already assigned the D1 number range with DE2 BP grouping and D0 with ZDEM BP grouping. And here you will find some options or some columns. If you just as we have taken the number range for D1 and D0 as internal number, so here you can see external checkbox are black. Okay, if you are creating any number ranges with external checkbox, if I'm just trying to show you in another screen. Suppose this is my screen. Here I am going to create the business partner. If you are familiar with the SAP S/4HANA on-premise system, into that system BP is the transaction code, but inside the public cloud we have to maintain business partner. This is the application name. So inside the maintain business partner, if you are trying to create any business partner and you are not selecting any BP grouping, okay, and here the business partner number you are expecting that system will populate the business partner number. That means it should be internal. Then system automatically pick the BP grouping as per this configuration. Here you can see internal standard BP grouping. The radio button is here. That means automatically this BP grouping will come and the corresponding number range will assign to that to that business partner. So this is the functionality of the internal standard BP grouping, and as well as the external BP grouping will be applicable when you are trying to create any business partner and you are putting some numbers here, business partner number, but you are not selecting any BP grouping. That means you are inserting some numbers for the business partner. That means you are selecting the external number range. Then system will automatically take BPAB as a business partner grouping. Okay, so this is the functionality of these two. And hide, if you just select any of the button here, any of the checkbox here, so it will automatically hide during the creation of business partner. Okay, suppose I am selecting this one. I'm just trying to show you what is the functionality of hide. Okay, so here you can see several number of BP groupings, and if now I am trying to search from the BP grouping from this list, here you can see BP01, BP02, BP03, BP04, but inside the configuration, suppose I am hiding these two, 1 and 3. Okay, just for testing purpose I am showing you. This is 2 option I am hiding here. Just click on the save button, and now let's try to create the business partner. Maintain business partner. So when I am trying to create the business partner, click on the organization. Here you can see 1 and 3 is not here inside this list. So now I believe you can understand what is the functionality of this hide button. Okay, so I am just doing the same as per the previous configuration. I am just removing that checkbox. Okay, so this is the most important configuration when you are doing your business partner configuration. So here I am not going to create any BP grouping, because as I have already told you that it is not possible to delete once it will create it. Okay, so this is very I guess this is very negative side inside the public cloud system, because sometimes consultants are doing some mistakes, or sometimes consultants are doing some testing on the system, and later the consultants trying to delete that one, and we are very familiar in on-premise system. So when you are doing first time any configuration inside the system, please check this one, it will help you. So after this configuration, if we our configuration is over here inside the basic setting of business partner, now the final thing will come, which we can find out inside the general setting, go inside the further setting, and inside that one we'll have to create these two options. That means the direction BP to customer and BP to vendor. So at first we are doing the BP to customer, this option. So here, so inside that option I am going to select the BP grouping which I have created here. Suppose I will take ZDEM is my BP grouping, this is business partner grouping, and this business partner grouping I need to mention here to assign with the customer group. Okay, so just click on new entries, and here I am selecting the ZDEM, any of the one you can take, but I am selecting ZDEM one. And the account group, here you can see account group. Okay, so this is customer account group. I have already created one customer account group for ZDCU. So I am selecting this one. Here automatically will come the same numbers or flexible numbers, same numbers or flexible grouping. What is the mean by that? At first let's understand with the same numbers, and later I will show you the functionality of flexible grouping. When you are not selecting any checkbox, system will automatically take the same number here. Just click on save here. Okay, so at first in our configuration we have created one BP grouping, and we have already created one customer account group. Inside that section BP2 customer we have assigned these two, and by default system will take the same numbers, and click on the save button. Similarly, just go inside the direction BP2 vendor. Here we can see that the BP grouping is assigned to some vendor account group. So I am not going to select any I am not going to create any new line item here, because I have already created the grouping and account group assignment. Okay, so here you can see I have taken the ZDEM vendor account group with ZDEM vendor account group to BP grouping. Okay, sorry. And here you can see flexible grouping. As of now I am selecting these one same numbers, because inside the customer side also you can see that I have taken the same numbers as per the SAP recommendation. Always you shoot the same numbers, but if sometime your client is asking for flexible grouping, then you can select the flexible grouping. But always try to advise to your client that you should select the same number, but after some time we can understand what is the difference between same number and flexible grouping. Okay, so here you can see the ZDEM BP grouping is assigned to ZDCU customer account group, and inside this page you can see ZDEM is assigned to ZDEM account group. Okay, and the two configuration is on same numbers. Okay, so we have completed our configuration. Now let's try to create one business partner quickly. Okay, so I am just closing all those tabs here, and I will create one business partner. Maintain business partner. Is the application name. Here just click on the organization, and as we are trying to create the business partner for the internal number range, and we have already created our grouping like ZDEM, so I am going to select this one. Okay, ZDEM here, and here you can see the name of the business partner. So I am selecting some test business partner. And then here you can see the star mark. Star mark is nothing but inside the public cloud system. I have already explained in my last video also. The star mark is nothing but the mandatory field. In on-premise system we have seen, or we are very familiar with that, the mandatory field is like just like inside the field one tick mark or small tick mark icon will appear, but inside the public cloud or inside the Fury application we can see this kind of star mark. Okay, so here also you can see another star mark will come when if we are not selecting any other thing, like suppose we are not going to select language here, although it's not a star mark, but we must select the language here, and the postal code, street name, all those stuff you must maintain here. I am just selecting street 11099, my house number, postal code whatever 787878 I am using here, and this city XYZ, country IN for India, and region. Inside the region section also some changes you will see inside the S4 system. It's not only applicable for the or cloud or on-premise system. Inside the S4 HANA system you will see that region name is converted into the alphabetic nature, like earlier it was like 01, 02, 03, 04 and all those stuff, but inside the HANA system, S4 HANA system, it may be cloud or on-premise, you can see this kind of name will appear. Like suppose I am selecting West Bengal, so WB, Uttar Pradesh, so UP, so this kind of name automatically changed. Just I am selecting the West Bengal as my region and language, and many more fields you can see here. When you are creating your business partner, then you must fill all those options as per the requirements. Some email IDs if you really need to send your output or send your send your output to the customers or send your output to the supplier. That time this email ID is very important. But as of now I am just creating a demo business partner, so I am not using more than that field, like some address, some languages key, language key, and the name. Okay, just click on the save button here, and you can see your business partner has been created, because earlier I have already created two business partner, 2 all times 0 1 2. So here you can see this number is coming from that number range where we have maintained the number range, right? Okay, so after creation of this BP or business partner, you are not able to see BP grouping anymore. If you are trying to see in which BP grouping I have created this business partner, so you are not able to see in any option where you can find the BP grouping inside this business partner. Okay, so after creation of this business partner, now we need to maintain the role for the customer and role for the supplier to enhance or to extend this BP grouping to it, like business partner is behave just like customer or just like vendor. Let's see how can we. So here you can see display, that means it's in display mode. Just click on here, switch between display to change, and once we have clicked on the switch between display to change, and the role here, the most important is BP role. Just click on here and you can see several number of roles are there, but suppose at first I am going to create my customer, so just click on here and click on enter button. Okay, once I have click on the enter button, if you just click on the scroll forward here, you can see customer general data. Inside that one you can see that automatically account group DCU has come here, has come. Once you have created, click on the general button, you can see the customer account group and the customer number. And when you are doing any transactions like sales order related to the where the customer is useful, then customer number is most important, not the business partner number. So here the significance of the same number, I already explained that. I will tell you what is the significance of same number and the flexible grouping. So I will show you here. Here we have maintained ZDEM, that means this is my BP grouping, and this is my customer account group, which is this is vendor account group page I have opened. Here I'm just opening this one. So here you can see we have already assigned the BP grouping ZDEM with ZDCU with same number. The meaning of that, when we are creating the business partner and we have maintained the customer role here, then automatically system is taking the same numbers as business partner, like business partner number and the customer number is same, and this account group is coming from this assignment. Okay, if we select the flexible grouping, then what will happen we will see, but before that let me finish this business partner. So inside that business partner we have selected the customer role, but now I need to maintain some sales and distribution here. So sales organization, inside the any standard system you will see this kind of sales org, distribution channel and division will come. And as I am not SD consultant, although I am trying to create a customer master inside that one, inside the billing or shipping, there have several number of one second, I need to maintain this, enter the sales organization here. Distribution channel, and I'm using this one. Just click on enter, and here you can see okay, let me create another partner from business partner here, because I guess I have done some mistake. So I am doing this thing from scratch again. Maintain business partner. now you can see the partner function I have successfully done. Okay, so just click on the save icon so that your customer has been created and which is inside the business partner. So this is my business partner number, and if we want to see the customer number, then we can just go inside the general data. Here you can go, and inside the customer general data you can see the customer number, and now we need to extend the company code information. Here you can see financial accounting, right? So that means when we are selecting this one and click on the company code, here also you can see the customer number and business partner number. So I am selecting the company code like 1810. Okay, reconciliation account, I need to maintain some reconciliation account. As of now I am just taking any reconciliation account here, and click on save icon. So here, this is the way we can create the customer number inside the business partner. And now if we want to create the vendor master, let's see how to create. So just select the supplier role. Okay, and inside the once you are selecting the supplier role, just again go inside the general data, vendor general data. So here also you can see vendor number, which is same number of business partner. Okay, so how this number is coming here. So if we just go inside that configuration, we can see that the ZDEM is my BP grouping, and here ZDEM is my vendor account group. Okay, vendor account group, and here we have maintained like same numbers, right? So let's just quickly create the supplier. So I'm just going inside the purchasing here, and inside that purchase organization I need to maintain, and now just go inside the order currency, and I am not going to maintain another fields. Okay, there are huge several number of fields are you can see, but I am only maintaining some basic information to show you how to create the business partner. Once you are maintaining the purchasing role, just click on the save icon. Okay, and again I will create the FLVN00, which is company code information. So inside the company code data I will maintain the company code, and inside that page, this is the page where you can see the business partner number, the customer number, and the supplier number is same, as we have maintained the same number inside the configuration. So here also I am going to maintain one standard reconciliation account, and just click on save. So this is the way you can create your business partner inside your system. So now see what will happen if we change like flexible grouping. Okay, suppose I am going to create a customer account group, customer master inside the business partner, but inside the configuration I am taking flexible group here. Okay, once you are just selecting the flexible group, automatically this same number will disappear, this checkbox will remove, and just click on the save, and directly I am just creating one customer quickly so that you can understand the functionality of flexible grouping, and this is also applicable for the vendor master. Okay, I am selecting this one. Now the most important thing, when you are going inside the general data, you can see that automatically this vendor account group is coming, because inside this configuration we have maintained this account group. That means system is taking as default account group. That means every time when you are trying to create the business partner with customer role, automatically this account group will come. But now the flexibility is just like you can change this account group. Suppose I am going to change this customer account group here, so and we can put any customer number which is external. That means now we don't have any provision that system will create the customer number also. Here if you put any number, any external number, system will create a customer number with this number. Okay, so let's see. Here we have maintained the external customer number. When we are click on the enter button, customer number will appear here. Let's see. Just click on enter. Then here you can see external. Just click on save. Oh, okay. So before that, I will maintain something inside the sales and distribution. Automatically the number is coming from that one. That means these are the customer number. If you just click on the save icon, okay, so that means my customer role has been extended. But if you just go inside the general data, again go inside the customer general data, so now you can easily see the customer number is just like that, which we have inside the external customer account group. Okay, so this is the difference between the this is the difference between the same number and flexible grouping. Now I believe you can understand how the business partner configuration need to maintain inside the public cloud system and how all these things is coming. So in next video I will come with another some functionality of business partner. But till then, bye bye. Thank you. Thanks for watching. Kindly subscribe my channel. Thank you.